Hey y'all, it's your girl Lala. Let's shit. So we're just gonna talk about a whole bunch of shit that, of course, is popular within our community, is going on. Also, I want to talk a little bit about interracial dating too. So we're just gonna just touch on a few subjects that I feel that needs to be talked about. One, two, anything that's in popular demand, anything that's of the now, anything that needs to be motherfucking discussed within my people, with the culture, bitch, black culture, pop culture, bitch. We're going to discuss it, okay? So just stick right here with me. A bitch had a few shots, so I'm a little, but let's get it.
Come on in and sit down. I got all what you need, and you're gonna get it now. I got the Hennessy, that Patron, that good old stuff you like. I'ma be your bartender, I got you. I know we fucking twice. Yeah.
Okay, so recently we've been having guys talk about BBLs online. I'm not saying surgeries are bad. I'm not saying any of that. Little Yachty had a little podcast and they was talking about the BBLs and the influence of that. So it's just a lot is going on with these surgery girls, and let's talk about it. Let's please talk about it, because at the end of the day, what's the tea? Why are we getting these surgeries? One, two, is it for you? Is it for the nigga? Is it for your friend? What's the tea? I love the fact that we still have black men, or men in general, that's attracted to still natural bodies, because there's a lot of us, and I can speak for me, sometimes we do have that kind of insecure that I want to get this done, I want to get that done, I want to get my titties, me personally, I'm thinking about getting my titties done, I'm thinking about getting a little ass done, whatever case may be, and just a small minor touch-ups, X, Y, and Z, but I've never had surgery. So to hear these stories, and also to just see my friends getting these surgeries and looking great, it just kind of is a bit of a battle, you know what I mean? Because the whole argument is, why are we getting these surgeries? A man will be a man, bitch. Even if you have that surgery or not, he's still going to fuck you. One of the two. You get what I'm saying? If you got the shit or you don't, he's still gonna fuck you because it's a piece of pussy, or whatever the case may be. Now, I remember I met this guy here, this African guy, this Nigerian guy. And him and I was talking online, and he asked me, he was like, "Are you a real trans?"
What?
And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like,
"Bro, what are you talking about,
are you
man?
really trans? You're not just a guy who's just basically a drag queen." That's kind of what he was saying. I was like, "Yeah, I'm real." What does that fucking mean? Yeah, I'm trans. What's up? I already told you my tea. So I was taking it he was acting I didn't tell him or something. He was like, "No, I want to make sure, because I met up with someone and them motherfuckers was just play. They was just dressing up. They was drag queen or whatever case may be." And I was like, "No, baby." He was like, "Okay, well, let me see your breast." And I'm like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yes, let me see your breasts. Are they big? Do you have them done? Whatever case may be." I was like, and I just showed a regular picture of myself, and he was like, "Oh, you don't have them." He was like, "You're still beautiful, whatever case may be. We still end up being friends or whatever." But I say that to say this, is that a lot of guys do at times feel also with trans girls, if you don't have any type of surgery, you're not really trans. Or if you don't have that surgery, that aesthetic, that plastic aesthetic look going on, you're not a real woman, or you're not really transitioning. A lot of guys think like that. I met a lot of guys here that thought like that. I didn't think that was a thing, but I met a lot of guys that thought like that. So, I mean, that's actually a thing. But like I said, it's just good, and it just feels so good to just have a guy that's naturally saying that, "Hey, bitch, that don't matter," whatever case may be. Now, I'm going to get into this next video where this guy was also talking about BBLs are just for fun. He was on a radio station. Not really sure of the guy or the name, but he was on a radio station, and he was telling his truth. And let's just hear what he got to say, because what the fuck?
Hold on. She telling us what men want.
Hold on. She didn't say that.
Yeah.
Understand, a BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it though.
No, we love to play with it. I call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that Lamb, you rent that Ferrari. The shit you can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but no, I'm not paying for this. This shit going back to the rental office when I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBL.
My thing is, especially with him, okay, my thing is, One, like I said before, a nigga's still gonna fuck you whether you have surgery or not. No tea, no shade. I don't care what you say. Ladies, okay, I'm talking to my ladies, my trans girls, females, whatever the motherfucking case may be. Do what makes you fucking happy. Because it's already a war out here on like just the beauty standards. The beauty standards, if we want to keep it 150% real, beauty standards are white women, are Caucasian features. Long, straight nose, blue-eyed, blonde girl. Like, that's the quote-unquote beauty standards, right? So you make your own beauty standards. How you feel, let that be how you feel. If you're not happy with something, get it changed or get surgery. Do it because you want to do it. Because you have guys like this that's just saying like, bitch, you're a toy. You're a toy. So if you are getting the surgeries for men or for guys, he's telling you like, bitch, you're a toy. You done did all this shit to your body, and now you're a toy. You're a doll. You're a Barbie doll. I'm gonna play with you when I want to, and I'm gonna pick you up when I want to. I'm gonna put you back on the shelf. He's literally telling you that. Men are literally telling us this. I want to follow up with Lil Yachty's video with, damn, what's the African man? The pro-black man. Fuck, what's his name? I forget his name, but I'm gonna play the video and tell me y'all thoughts on this too, because now this video is more intellectual. This video makes more sense to me on why we're just even, well, like, what's the point? Like, this actually had me in a frenzy because I'm thinking like, damn, why do I actually want surgery at times? Is it that, yeah,
carcinogen. Because I think a lot of that garbage they putting in their bodies is cancer causing. But guess who I blame for it? I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting a BBL. I'm not blaming my little sister for getting that collagen in their lips. I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting them breast implants. I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting those car windshield wiper eyelashes.
Propaganda, social media.
I'm blaming us.
Who?
Black
man?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because we have sexually objectified the black woman.
Yeah, but you don't think women make?
Let me finish this, and then you're gonna come back on me, y'all. Because you're one of the faces of hip hop.
Yeah.
In the videos, I'm not holding you accountable for what everybody does, but generally speaking, there's few mediums of media that have sexually objectified the black woman more than hip hop. Yeah. So, if I'm a little black girl, and every other music video I turn on, she's half dressed with big breasts and a big ass. And I want a black man to want me and like me, and I probably ain't got no daddy because the white man locked him up or the police killed him off. What am I going to do to be attractive? I'm going to go and get a BBL.
So there's a bit here that we can unpack from that video too, because a lot, and that was Dr. Umar, by the way. I forget his name. I was like, damn, what the fuck is his name? There's a lot we can unpack, because yes, what he did say, the hip hop videos do have that going on. And if you are a young girl, you want to be hip, you want to be in, like that's your style type, whatever case may be. Because when I was younger, that wasn't a thing. Of course, we had girls in the video shaking it, but bitch, I had like Aaliyah growing up. Bitch, I had like Christina Aguilera. I had normal looking girls, not with big asses, BBLs, collagen in their lips. Like, so I grew up in a kind of different age bracket, in a different time frame as far as music and entertainment. Now you do have everything that you see is so sexualized. Everything. Bigger lips, bigger titties, bigger ass. For what? For a video? For guys? Like, what is going on? So he's right. These music videos has a lot to do. But you also have Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian she's not black, so considerably in my eyes, and I don't want to sound ignorant, she's white, in my opinion, okay? She even have the black community following her. You get what I'm saying? So it is a bit of influence just from celebrities and also music. And We'll Be Alive, we said that a lot of influence did not come from that. Now, me personally, what I would say, at times I do ask myself, do I want the surgery again to keep up kind of with the girls? Like, oh, this girl, like, she looks good, her aesthetic, her titties look good, her ass look good, whatever case may be. And I wouldn't say it's competition, but it's kind of like you feel like that's how I'm supposed to look, or that's how I'm supposed to achieve a certain look or move throughout the world, especially by being trans. You know what I'm saying? But then I also think, am I doing it for just people? Or am I doing it for men? So also with me, in my mind, I have to think too at times. But to me personally, there's nothing really much I want to do to my body. So to me, I feel like if there's anything I want to do, it's just correction. It's correction on my body so that I can look more flawless in a sense, right? But you do have weak-minded people that's looking at TVs, looking at Nicki and like, okay, I want to be just like Nicki, right? Which that has nothing to do with us, because if you grown, bitch, that you grown. But we also have the eyes of children. And I honestly feel like if you're in the spotlight, you do have a responsibility, a bit of it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be the role model for all kids, right? But if you're a big person now, if you're a big star or influencer, just know that you do have children watching you, and that is a big fucking thing. So to me, my question is to you guys, and let me know in the comments below. Are we getting surgeries because we want them? Like personally? Are we getting surgeries because our friends have them, or we want to impress our friends? Or are we getting the surgeries because of men? So let me know in the comments, because to me, bitch, I'm getting it for me. But of course, bitch, I want a rich nigga to choose me too, bitch. Like, let's keep it motherfucking real. Let's keep it 100. So it's like, and then I want the girls to be like, okay, bitch, yes, ma'am. So it's kind of like, bitch, he not really lying. You know, it is kind of, I won't say it's black men's fault, but bitch, we're black, bitch. So everything is bigger and better. Bigger lips, bigger dick, bitch. Bigger ass, bigger titties. We are just bigger, bitch. Okay? So it's like, that's our culture. You get what I'm saying? So that just comes natural because our aunts got them big old ass. Our mamas got them big old ass. So if you don't, it's kind of like... So to me, I feel like being black is just a cultural thing. But it's also influenced with celebrities and music. But let me know your opinion on that. Speaking of BBLs, no shade. There was a girl that was on Kai Cenat's show. If you don't know Kai Cenat, he's like a blogger. He's a Twitch streamer. He's a YouTuber. And he makes bank. He's the top, I think, Twitch streamer. Like black Twitch streamer, so whatever. But he's a big deal, kind of. And then he had a guy named Drewski on there, which is an upcoming comedian. Now, they had a beautiful, dark-skinned, beautiful chocolate bitch on there. Fine as fuck. Nice. Look good, okay? And I want to roll the tape, but I also, like I said, speaking of BBL, so we want to just tie this in. But I'm going to let y'all watch the video, and we're going to just kind of talk about it. Select, I play the motherfucking video.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just.
I don't like the silence. It's scaring me. Like,
Nah. I fuck with it. I like lace red. I like,
nails,
yeah.
nails.
Hell yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Some of the features kind of.
Wait, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Nah, it's just.
What you mean the features, bro?
Nah, shit. Like, when I felt the hands on you.
What the fuck?
What the. Nah. No.
So, what you just saw was, now the stream was much longer than that, but what you just saw was Drewski kind of took off the blindfold. It was kind of, it's called, I think, blind date or whatever. So Drewski took off the blindfold. And before that, I think he felt her hands. So he said that her hands feel, when he took off the blindfold, he said her hands feel like rough. So then when he took off the blindfold, he kind of insinuated that she could be, you know, trans. Now, I'm going to start by saying this. Y'all have to know, them type of niggas, I'm not saying Drewski, I'm not saying none of these guys in this video. But babe, if they knew that she was trans, they would still fuck. If not, try to fuck worse because she's trans, okay? Furthermore, these be the type of niggas that be trying to fuck a bitch. Like, the niggas like that, and trust me, and I don't want to get too into it because, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to take it off course, but that shit just disgusts me because it's that you are so self-hating, or at least hate so much of what interests you or attracts you, that you would rather treat a female, someone who is born a female with a uterus, with a pussy, okay? And you're supposed to be a straight man, okay? Let's just talk about that. You would rather treat her as if she was born male because you are so transphobic or homophobic or however y'all might even want to word it, okay? We don't even gotta be politically correct on my stream. You already know, like, here, bitch, we're not politically correct. We're a little hood, we're a little gangster, bitch, we're a little politically correct, we're a little educated, bitch, we're a little not, we're a little crazy, okay? But my thing is, you have that much of a distaste for the trans community that you would just say a female is a male? Like, to me, and the first thing that came to my mind was T.S. Madison when she said transphobia affects everyone. That literally ran to my mind. Because now what that shows is that, and I don't know if you understand, but Kai Cenat, his show, his show is nothing but younger audience. So you might have probably literally 14 to 32-year-old people watching. So you have a broad spectrum of age range and society like watching. Not to mention, this was a black girl, okay? Not to mention, let's take a different turn. I honestly feel like too, and a lot of people say, oh, what color has to do with it? A lot of people do throw shades at dark-skinned girls, say they meant some manly or you black or whatever, you know. So I would say this wasn't a colorist thing, but I feel like if she was light-skinned or mixed, or if she was a white girl that had the aesthetic that she had, like the boobs and the titties, I feel like they wouldn't have tried it if she was a white girl or if she was a red girl. No shade, and that's just how I feel, girl. And that's just how I feel about it. Now, I also want to throw in this. And a lot of motherfuckers gonna feel some type of way. I know. A lot of motherfuckers might feel exactly what I'm saying too. And whatever the case may be, whatever. When you start getting those surgeries, and a lot of surgeries, and specifically your ass, your titties, your lips, and your chin, and all of this, okay? And I'm gonna say this. You do start to, and I'm trans and I'm saying this, you can start to look, I won't say like a trans girl, I won't say that, but the aesthetic of a trans girl. Because see, us, we want to have surgery because we're wanting to visually see how we feel inside, right? And as a female, when you start doing all these surgeries and you start getting your boobs and bitch, bitch, you popped out surgery, titties looking nice as fuck, don't get me wrong, ass looking done. But you can tell that you had work. So some people would say, okay, some people would say that, hey, she could be trans, you know? Now, do I think that this was that case? No, I don't. I absolutely don't think it was this case, because there have been plenty of times that things like this has happened to black women. This is kind of a normal occurrence. There was one black woman who was unalived. I don't want to say Killed, but she was unalived because someone thought she was transgender. Okay, so how disgusting is that? Like, you killed somebody because they're trans, or you thought they was trans, and this was a real female. This happens. Also, this happens to Serena Williams. Megan Thee Stallion, you have Sierra, you have Michelle Obama, you have you have women in the industry now, like not even regular women that society is saying, oh, she might be a man. You know what I'm saying? And I did see a comment, and a woman said, she said, the reason why people think that some females are trans is because all y'all want to be women. And she was talking about, you know, like girls like me, like trans girls, people who are born male. Bitch, that has nothing to do with me. Bitch, that has nothing to do with me. And my thing is always is, I love my black females. I do. And if you are my friend, and if you're watching this, you know how my heart is. And if you get offended by anything I say about my experiences with black females and how they have treated me in the past, or how they treated me now, one, you're not really my friend. Two, you been felt like that too, how other bitches feel. But me, how I feel is that it's always been a cusp between black trans girls and black females. It's always been this thing. And I honestly feel like that could be a little bit of that thing. But what people have to understand, that's not our issue. That's not our issue. That's kind of like saying we are the only trans girls. No, you have white trans girls. You don't hear white women say, oh, don't transition because people might think I'm trans. No. It's because a lot of you hoes be wanting bitches like me dead. A lot of you hoes tell your brother when you see me in public, oh, look at that man, look at that tranny, oh, look at that faggot, stuff like that. A lot of you hoes is really, really dangerous. And a lot of you hoes know that a lot of us girls look better than you girls. And it's not a competition, but I'm just letting it real and I'm just keeping it 150% real. A lot of you girls know that. Okay? What you have to also know is that, baby, I am a carbon copy. I am a trans woman. I was born male. How the fuck do you find me as that much of competition? Huh? So that's actually a battle that you have to fight, baby, not me. All I can do is love you as a sister, and if you want my love, cool. If you don't, cool. That's just like when I went to the Burna Boy concert, a friend of mine that I met through a girl from Florida, her daughter hit me up when she saw I was going to the Burna Boy concert, and she was like, hey, I'm buying my ticket today, or whatever case may be. So I was like, cool. So next thing I know, her mom reached out to me, and her and I used to hang with the girl I knew from Florida that introduced me to her. I used to go over her house, drink tequila, whatever case may be, and we had a conversation, and she was like, hey, I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm being respectful with your pronouns, whatever case may be. Obviously, bitch, you see how it is, honey. You already know it ain't no he. But whatever case may be, bitch, I'm gonna play your game. So she was like, okay, I want to just make sure I'm respecting you. Like, what's your pronouns? And I'm like, bitch, she. Like, you know, the fuck. So make a long story short, from there, we was like, oh, so I was like, okay, we had a conversation, whatever case may be. I don't pay that no attention. This was a while back. So then here and there, she'll start saying he. So I was like, okay, she trying to play in my face. So make a long story short, I stopped fucking with her like that. I stopped talking to her, stopped texting her, checking on her, everything. Like, bitch, I don't play like that. One thing you're not gonna do is play in my face. So make a long story short, she hit me up from a while ago and I wasn't even talking to her. She was like, hey, what you doing? Me and my daughter, we're gonna go to the concert and we should pregame. Like, you should come over. We should have like some drinks or whatever case may be. Or we can go to her house and have a few drinks at her house. So I was like, okay, cool. So make a long story short, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I stopped talking to her, because like I don't care. I call that playing in my face. I was like, she trying to play in my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just weird to me. If you don't fuck with nobody, if you're not with me, if you're not even with me, if you're not getting what I'm putting down on the table, bitch, you already see I'm trans. If you ain't with that shit, or if you don't fuck with that, or if you don't like people that's trans, you don't like gay people, you don't like X, Y, and Z, I don't know. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Leave whoever alone. You don't like them because they're trans, whatever. Leave them people alone. Why the fuck is you playing in people's face? That's just so fucking weird to me. Fast forward, she had hit me up. She was like, yeah, X, Y, and Z. We can go to her condo, or we can go to my house, we pre-drink, whatever it be. So on the day of the concert, I was like, let me text her, like, hey, boo. You know, I was with my friend. Shout out to motherfucking mwah, mwah, mwah. I don't want to really say names because I don't want to be bringing people into my whole story or whatever. But you know who you is. If you're watching, it is what it is. Bitch, you already know if you're a part of my life, you're a part of my story, okay? So, so bitch, I went to her house, started drinking. We had, you know, I was getting ready, whatever case may be. So she would be here and there. She would say like he and him, and I'm like, yeah, she trying to play in my face. Yeah, she trying to play in my face. But I say that to say this. There's a bit of wedge in between trans and females, and we have to get this shit together. We have to. I'm gonna let you know something. Straight men, trans attracted men, bisexual, gay men, however y'all want to say, like I told y'all before, we are fucking the same men. We're dealing with the same men. At least we can do is get along to see what each other is doing with what niggas. Like, bitch, y'all bitches are stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, does that even make sense? Like, at least we can do is be friends so that we can have a community together of women and we can protect ourselves. And let's talk about even further. The black community is full of HIV, AIDS, STDs. So these niggas is fucking people that have that shit, if it's a man or a woman, and bringing it back to they bitch. Even if they're engaging in a gay activity or gay life, that's more of a risk for him to bring it back to you. So I would think that even by us being trans, you would want to know, like, kind of like, bitch, let me put my ear to the street type of shit, because that's how I would want to be. First of all, get to know these niggas, first of all. Second of all, understand them. Let them know, have you had that past before? If so, that's fine. Or if it's not fine, that's not fine or cool. But you bitches want to lick pussy and don't want niggas to suck dick, and that's weird to me. You bitches want to kiss y'all homegirls, you don't want your nigga to kiss his homeboys, that's weird to me. You bitches want to go out all night, suck pussy, and suck your homegirl pussy, get fucked by the nigga at the club that gave you his number at the bar, bitch, and don't want your nigga to get his dick sucked by his friend after he's drunk as fuck on Hennessy. Oh! That's weird to me. So it's like, we have to bridge this gap, because that's just a further thing, that's just another thing that just keeps us further from the target. Okay, whether you want to know it or not, there is a wedge between trans and females. There is. And there's this weird energy. So hopefully we can fix that and get that together, okay? Hopefully we can, you know, but, you know, if not, we'll still be okay, shit. Like I say, I try to be honest as fuck with y'all. Some of y'all, I'm your big sister. Some of y'all, I'm your little sister. Some of y'all, I'm your cousin, or whatever the case may be. Okay, I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. I have black female friends to this day, okay, that I knew for a long, long time, that helped me learn makeup, helped me understand my femininity, you know what I'm saying, along with my mom, you know. I still have girls that I can call today, you know. So I personally am one of those trans girls that will give my all to a female, a black female, because that's who led the way for me. That's who taught me the way. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people might have learned from drag queens or gay men or whatever, but, you know, me personally, I choose to be around more females, you know? And that's just how I roll. So I love you ladies, but I also want to make sure that we can understand each other, and I want us to bridge this gap. Because we should be closer, you know? We actually should be closer than what we are. You know, I look at Jess Hilarious and I look at T.S. Madison. Leave T.S. Madison alone, Jess. It's like, bitch, you fucking with this lady. This lady ain't say shit to you. Shit like that be weird. Like, what is y'all problem? It's like some of you bitches really want, like I said, your brother, your cousin to shoot us in the head and unalive us. That's what will make you happy. Just like Jess Hilarious said, who's gonna save us? You just had 5-6 men on a podcast on Casanet House picking on a woman saying she's a man. And you're actually saying who's gonna save you, bitch? We gonna save you. Like we have been saving you. Black trans women are saving you now as we speak. We are going to save you. We have been saving you. Who else takes up for you, bitch? Who else? Tell me, bitch. Who else takes up for you girls? That's my point. So it's like, it's whatever. But how I look at it is, I have my certain females that I love and I fuck with. And there's others that I know how to peep game. And I'm thankful for that. If I know you don't like me, bitch, we have the battle, bitch. We can be best friends if I know your motherfucking ass don't like me. I love that shit. But if I'm dealing with a fake bitch that's fake around me and like, then I'm like, okay, well, I don't know how to move around her. I don't know, you know. Well, I would know. I would still pick up your energy, bitch. Don't play with me. But still, you know, that puts like, okay, like this bitch, okay, X, Y, and Z, you know. Now, I don't have a problem with interracial dating because I dibble and dabble interracial dating. But what I do have a problem with is when you do date outside your race and you bash your people. I feel like that's a big no-no. I feel like if you do that, the motherfucker that's with you that's not black or not your nationality, why the fuck are they with you? Why would you be with someone that don't even like their own people? Why the fuck would you be with somebody that despises their own skin, bitch, despise their own nose, their own, how they look? And that's tied into that BBL shit and that surgery shit, is that we have to love ourselves, even if, and I'm talking to the women, even if a man don't fucking love you, you still have to love yourself. Know that you are enough. Because, baby, when I tell you these men will have you out here looking stupid, have your nose wide as fuck with 8 kids, looking crazy as fuck, pushing them around, one on your waist, one, because you allowed him to do so. Yeah, this is why I don't fuck with black bitches. You see, she crazy. I had to leave her. It's monkey wrench in this whole situation. You know, it's kind of like you're putting your woman up to battle with a different, you know, nationality of a woman. To me, we all have a sense of beauty. We all are, the eyes of the beholder is the beauty, right? So it's like, my beauty standards is brown, beautiful skin, dark chocolate skin, nice curly texture hair. I love me a Michael Jackson, the pre-Michael Jackson surgery nose, the big nose like mine. I love slanted eyes. I love nice full lips. Those are my beauty standards, right? A lot of women do a lot of shit because of black men not accepting them. It's not about the interracial part. The interracial part comes in a negative light when we as black people feel like we're more accepted outside of us as a community. That's where the issue comes in. The issue comes in is when you start dating outside your race and you want to complain about your race. Who does that? You don't know a Chinese man, a Hispanic man, a white man who will complain about his woman. You don't. Only black men do that. That's it. And it's because majority of black men are pick-me's. And a pick-me is like, pick me, oh, help me, oh, you got this and I want this. Majority of these relationships, whether you like it or not, and I'm keep it funky with you, is to see what you can get from that white bitch type of shit. Excuse my language. That's what it is, and I'm keeping it 100 with you. A lot of black men just want to see what they can get out of this bitch. Now, some, I won't say that's all. Some love, actually, they found love outside of their, you know, their race. For instance, with me, I have dibbled and dabbled. I will be the first to say a black man has treated me worse. I will be the first to say a black man has treated me best. I will be the first to say that I love black men the most. I will be the first to say that I hate black men the most. Why? Because that's the majority of what I deal with. That's what I choose to deal with. Black men, in my opinion, for me to date is my first priority, right? And then like I like Latinos. And then, you know, white. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm very open-minded. But my preference is black men. Why? Because I feel like they're just the best. I feel like I love, like I said, those are my beauty standards that I love, okay? That's just me. Now, if you're other than that, that's fine. But if you're dating because you don't like your skin, if you're dating interracial because you don't like your skin, you don't like who you are, you don't like your culture, you don't like where you came from, that's problematic. And that's a problem with you, and that's your problem. So don't bring this white woman or this Latina woman or this Chinese woman, whoever, Korean woman, passport bros, don't bring these women in this whole mess because your mom abandoned you or your mom didn't love you or you hate your mom and you don't have a good relationship with your mom. Don't do that. Does that make sense? Like, just date because of love. Let love find you. If it's love, then cool, date. Do what you guys do. You know? That's my thing, is that I just feel like in general, us as black people just need to accept each other more as far as with the surgeries and all of this go. Like I said, we are just bigger and better people. Naturally, scientifically, we are the top of the food chain. We're just bigger. We have bigger dicks. We have bigger asses, bigger titties, fatter pussies, and it's not a bad thing. Bigger noses, bigger heads. We're taller. Majority of us are it's just we come in that order. That's how we come. Just like when you get a Kit Kat bar, it's still 2 of them bitches in a pack. We just come like this, and we have to just accept and love ourselves. Black women, we have to love each other. We're in the same community. We love the same men. Whether you like it or not, men see me as a woman. And I'm putting you up on game. That's what some of y'all hoes don't understand. That's what you miss out on, and that's where you're lost, is that men look at me as a woman. You might not, but they do. With the interracial thing, date who you want, but leave us out of your fucking weird ass relationship. If you love her, or if you love him, love him. Don't bring your blackness in it as a fight. Just love who you want to love. Don't try to make your spouse jealous. Don't try to get back. And men, do the right thing. You're having kids out here. Take care of your kids. You know, because we're all a product of our environment. And I'm literally a product of my environment. But fortunately, my mom took the different route. And she got down, and baby, she worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs to make sure me and my brother turned out very, very well. So it's like we have a lot as the black community. And I'll say again, white people, you're welcome. Any other races are welcome to listen to this. You know, just understand this is for my people. So if you don't get a lot, that's fine. If you're here to educate yourself, that's still fine. Okay? But we need to stick together. We need to love each other. Let's be real with each other. Let's give each other a helping hand. Let's tell each other we are beautiful just how we are. We don't need no BBLs, okay? Well, shit, I want one, bitch, and I want to get my tits. But, girl, that's another. So, anyways, I really appreciate you guys. Like I always say, these are my opinions, you know. If you don't feel this way, that's fine, okay? If you feel this way, cool. You know, that's cool, too. But, you know, I love you guys, and I miss you guys so much, and I wanted to come and make a video for you guys. And I like the fact that y'all like when I talk to y'all. So, like I say, I try to be more consistent. I'm doing good, right, bitch? Give a bitch a bone. Give a dog a bone, bitch. I'm doing good, ho. I'm doing good. But until next time, I love you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope I wasn't everywhere with this video. Of course, like you know, bitch, it's late. What time is it? It's 12:54. I do my videos late. I feel like I can just get my machine going. You know, YouTube is my shit. And I fuck with y'all. And until next time, y'all, thank you so much. Make sure you also comment below on your opinion, you know, how you feel or whatever you think. And, you know, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.
Takes you to a world